just talk for the first couple minutes because apparently if you don't, oh, what? This totally reset my camera. Ugh.
It's just one issue after another,
It's
isn't it?
just there's just so many issues. Now I gotta like, okay, hold on. This is actually not that hard. I actually just have to zoom in twice. I think now I'm where I'm normally at. That was actually a very easy issue to solve. All right. Okay. So we may be live now.
We are live.
Are we live? Okay. Just
Yes.
because people get shown ads. People were complaining that they're getting shown ads before we introduce ourselves. So I guess we should introduce ourselves now.
Well, that was anticlimactic. But
Welcome to the Arena Coop. This is Adbukta.
this is Merps.
Uh,
Ignore everything we said previously and focus on that dramatic entrance.
um, so we have. So Hearth Arena is limited release has come. Tomorrow we're going to announce the limited release to everybody. I know we told everyone we were actually going to release it, but apparently we're not. And we're not because we're still afraid of server issues, I guess, from the Reddit hug of love. Although there's no problem so far, obviously, like in terms of server load at least. So I think we're just being conservative. But we are announcing it. And if you've tried to get friends to join and sign up, you would have noticed that we're not actually gating anyone. Like we just say we are, but you really just get access like within like 5 or 10 minutes automatically by the system. But I guess if there is a slowdown, things will still get gated. But we are announcing it, so hopefully more people will know about it and more people will log in. And we'll see how that goes from there. We also have an update, and that update is actually going to be rolling out sometime in the next 3 days as the programmer works on it. But we've done our part for that. And we also have a tier list update coming overnight.
Yeah, definitely. So guys, we've been working on it for a long time. We're excited. Also, for those of you posting in the subreddit, thank you so much. You know, your feedback has been really valuable. And also, we're just happy when we see a post that is basically like I'm having success with the program because that's what we made it for. You know, we obviously didn't create it to like sabotage everyone who's using it. That wasn't our intent. But,
and part
yeah.
of this update, the first round of updates, tracking's going to be much easier.
Yes.
Hearth
yes,
Arena has promised us that because that was
That's something we take to heart. And as people who don't just stream, who actually play the arena, surprisingly, we understand UI stuff and how frustrating that is. So we're definitely going to make changes with that. But anyways, we are playing Priest today. Do you want to talk about why, or are we just playing Priest today?
It's getting to be a really powerful class now. And more than that, I think the meta, especially in the last like couple of days to maybe like a week, has really shifted more towards the Priest because there used to be this like super aggro meta, and now it's getting a little bit less aggro as GVG settles down a bit. And so the Priest starts to really shine with, Priest has always had problems with board clears and everything, but it does really shine in the if people are just playing tempo, and the Priest can out-tempo someone somewhere in the mid-game, establish a board, or just keep fighting for the board until the end game when it's like basically unstoppable.
Yeah, so post GVG, I've actually been averaging more than 8 wins with Priest, and it's funny. So pre-GVG, my best class was Shaman, and post-GVG, my best class is either Paladin or Priest, but because I'm a bum and I don't track, I actually have no idea if it's Paladin or not because I've just been tracking Priest. But
Merps will track every one of his games starting with the new year.
I will track everyone starting in the new year. But I'll talk about the difference between these two classes, sort of. So first, let me talk about why Shaman is bad, because I'm going to trash on Shaman for a second. Part of the reason that's bad is that pre-GVG, in general, on the grand scale level, you can get away with cute plays or tricky plays. I'll just call them tricky plays, where you can, try to do something set up for another turn, try to kind of like cut corners to gain card advantage, just do like cute stuff like that, and not just like, turn 3 Golem, turn 4 Yeti, turn 5 Spiteful. Like, that's just solid play, nothing cute. Shamans as a class are a tricky, cute kind of class. That's what they do. That's everything. And that style of play in general is being punished more. Like, you can't get away with doing cute stuff so much anymore. People will just kill you. I wish there was a better way of saying it, but that's just what it is. People kill you if you try to do more cute stuff. Um, Priest, I can't exactly pin down the exact reason why it's so strong. But I mean, let's just talk about two of the cards, the two common cards that were unveiled for Priest: Shrinkmeister and Valen's Chosen. Shrinkmeister is one of the rare two drops that holds its value as the game goes on. Like if you just take another and like a decent two, like well, Ooze is one of the ones that hold its value. That's a bad example. Like just Bloodfen Raptor. Bloodfen Raptor, its main benefit is just you dropping it on turn two, and the value of a Bloodfen Raptor goes down as the game goes on. Shrinkmeister, if you drop it on turn 5, turn 6, you might probably / might be saving another minion with its effect, which means it holds its value later on in the game, unlike a Bloodfen Raptor. And Valen's Chosen, I think it's just ridiculous. It's bonkers. It's so good. Number one, the +2/+4. The +4 is obviously significant because you're actually able to use your hero power, and the +2 is exactly enough. Very rarely will the +2 not be able to outpace the health of the next turn's minion. So if you have like 3 attack, it's very rare that in the next turn the minion will have 6 health. If you're actually dropping what should be dropped that turn. So for the mana cost, like it's perfect. It's a perfect split, and the spell power, it's just a bonus. But priests have needed Valen's Chosen for a while. No response. That was it. It's kind of like, sure, that sounds good.
No comment. Totally agree. Priest is good class, great cards. Look at our tier list. All the cards are like super high on the Priest because they just have a lot of good class cards, and like a lot of really good class cards. So the emphasis now is all on kind of curving out well in the early game with every class. So Priest does that too.
Yep. Okay, so first pick, we got Lightwell, Arcane Nullifier, and the Jeeves. Oh, that card has given us so much trouble. Not in terms of actually playing with or against it. Just if you guys ever, yeah, we just had a tough time in Hearth Arena. But yes, it's Arcane Nullifier. Over here, Fairy Dragon 2 is very good.
The Tinkertown synergy.
So, yes. Over here, well, Frost Elemental is just a pretty good card. It allows us to freeze something as well, so it's nice. Dark Cultist, like, best card ever. Not too many choices so far.
Yeah, so we went over the Tinkertown really, really quickly without picking it because it's kind of a combo-y card, and it's mostly for the early game. A 4/4 body's okay-ish in the late game, but it's like if you play it in the late game, it's all right. You get a spare part, it's okay. You play it in the early game, it sucks unless you happen to have a mech on the board on turn 2. We're probably not. So it's one of those kind of it mitigates the downside with its ability, but its upside in the early game and as a 3-drop is not all that great. Unlike the Dark Cultist, which is just really, really good no matter when you drop it.
Yeah. So here we got Mad Scientist and Noyotron and Young Dragonhawk. We're picking a Noyotron here. And a Noyotron really fits the name. It is supremely annoying. Especially for a class that can't ping, and sometimes you just... it's also what I was talking about, one of the 2 drops that can hold its value and be useful later on. And it's not just like a 3 attack, 2 mana costing minion. So here we got the Mind Control or the Worgen Infiltrator. We actually talked about this earlier, like the importance of 1-drops and how it's really nice. But I mean, I think just tier list wise, I would go with the Mind Control. I think if you are able to actually get to turn 10, Mind Control is just supremely good. So
right
good.
now, especially right now in this meta, people don't have like 10 big drops anymore. They have like 4 or 5, and they're done.
They have 4. You steal 1, and it's over.
It's over.
Right. And for Worgen Infiltrator, I like it, but it's not Zombie Chow. that's basically it. I mean, it's just not zombie chow level. So I'm perfectly fine with the mind control. Oof. Okay. Well, we got the Grizzly, Neurobar, and Direwolf Alpha. The value picks. So over here, 3, 2. I mean, so a Neutron isn't an actual legitimate 2. I mean, can't really count it as such. Do we just take the wolf here? Is there anything to be
So
said about Neurobar?
the Hearth Arena is not saying much about Neurobar. We have a little bit of
Okay.
synergy with it because we have nothing with Battlecry except Frost Elemental, which isn't going to come into play at anywhere near the same turn that Rhubar is. But so Direwolf Alpha, I have had such bad experiences with Direwolf Alpha with a priest because
Me
it's
too.
another small card that is not a 2-drop. And as the
Yeah.
priest, you need enough substance. So you either, like, to play a Direwolf Alpha, you need this deck to start drawing cards like crazy. Because otherwise, you're not going to get enough card advantage to do your priest thing in the late game. Ironfur Grizzly kind of sucks. And it also is a 3-drop in priest, which is a class that is going to probably end up with more 3-drops than you would like because of Dark Cultist, because of Valen's Chosen, which is not really a 3-drop, but if you have something on the board, it is the best 3-drop. So
Right.
I'm going to go with the Direwolf here, but I don't think it's as far apart as what Hearth Arena is saying about the Ironfur Grizzly.
It's definitely not, and that might be something that we can look into when we change the tier list. Because I have the exact same.
You want to kill the
kind of
wolf?
I might. I think we
No.
might kill the wolf just a little bit, just
No.
you know, just a tiny bit. Kill it just a little bit. But okay. I mean, I think we are in agreement with this pick here. We're not happy with it, but I think we're in agreement
Wolves
with
and
it.
bears, man.
Oh, this pick,
Man,
man.
this is way too early for the draft to turn to turn crappy like this.
I know this is not good. So we got Acolyte of Pain, Inner Fire, and Silence.
Acolyte of Pain with the Valen's Chosen, man.
Yeah, I
That-
mean
that
that's
we don't have
good
yet.
value. But so, are you in agreement here that it's not Acolyte of Pain? It's one of the other two cards.
Yes, I don't like Acolyte of Pain. We're lowering it definitely in this coming tier list update.
We're definitely lowering it. It's way too slow. It's way too slow. It just gets you killed. There have been too many times where I see, like, I'm on the other side. Like, they drop Acolyte of Pain on turn 3, and I know it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a turn 3 drop. It's really not. It's
No,
like
it's
a
not.
late game card where you play in a super situational way that'll get you 2 cards.
Yeah,
Like, it's the worst arcane intellect ever.
yeah.
Unless you can Valen's Chosen it, then it's the best card ever.
I'm actually okay with Silence here.
Okay with Silence?
I'm okay with Silence. This is one in which, like, I'm pretty torn. So during my, like, 5 or 6 priest runs that I've had recently, I've had to pick both of these cards at some point, like Inner Fire or Silence, and I've gotten decent use out of both of them. Like, it's because no one plays. First of all, Inner Fire is like, it's one of those, like, crazed alchemist kind of plays, right? Where a lot of times with Inner Fire, I actually use it on their creatures instead of just mine to, like,
Yeah,
buff
yeah,
it to an insane
definitely.
level.
Yeah.
Right. And with Silence, a lot of the times it's just like, for example, they drop a piloted Shredder. You kill off you silence it, you kill it off, and you're basically using it to kill off their 2-drop. In which
It's a
case,
better tempo play
it is
than
a better
Inner
tempo
Fire.
play.
Inner Fire is a more combo play. Silence is a better tempo
Yes.
play. We don't have any
and-
combos for Inner Fire, so
No, we don't have any combos, so you're just doing it on their end, and it's
Yeah.
very situational. And in what game do you not need a silence? Like, especially post GBG, like you definitely need. Oh man, I mean this is
this is okay.
okay.
I
It's
mean,
just
it's not what we want for a 4-drop as a priest, but it's not
no,
awful.
definitely not.
This is okay.
All right. Well, Wild Pyro is fine. I mean,
Yeah.
it gives us a ping.
Actual
to-
2-drop.
Yeah, it gives us an extra 2-drop. It allows us to ping. That's okay. I actually see a question in the chat. I'd like to address it after we're done drafting. I'd like to do this first, but someone was asking, would Vagrant's Chosen, would Vagrant's Chosen be a significantly worse card if instead of give +2/+4 and spell power for 3 mana, it was just a 3 mana 2/4 minion with +1 spell power? But I'll talk about that after the draft. So Pyro here.
Okay.
Okay. Holy Nova. Let's not.
Come on, second
talk about
silence.
this.
Second
Second
silence.
silence. There you
never
go.
expect the second silence.
No, I mean that sets it up for the ultimate BM, and that's what you need.
I got
the
killed by a
ultimate
mind
BM.
blast yesterday. I felt super
Ooh.
bad. I had the board,
Ooh.
and then he mind blasted not Arcane, holy smited me with his 2 cards remaining in his hand.
That's ugly.
I was a priest too. I just didn't heal up out of mind blast range, and another 2 damage. I was like 7 damage from his hand. A priest can't do that.
All right, so we're taking the fairy.
By the way, in this more aggressive meta, I don't know, maybe Mind Blast isn't as bad as we think it is. I've certainly never been Mind Blasted to death before this.
Mind Blast is just. It's still one of those cards in which, like, even if you need to be aggressive, like, you can't fully commit yourself to their face all the time.
Yeah.
Like, you can be aggressive with your minions, but your minions can at least target their other minions to prevent, like, super good trades on their end. And you can't do that with Mind Blast. You just go to their face.
There was a request to move your face, so we've moved your face.
Wait, what? Why? What's wrong with my face?
It was
Guys,
in the
what's wrong
way.
with my face? I'm a little self-conscious now. I don't know about this. All right. So we took the War Golem. That is fine. Oh God, this.
Okay,
draft.
bear.
Bear. We're doing bear.
This is gonna be one of those. Actually, this is. See, so people have asked before, what do you think about the second mind control? I like a second mind control.
I like the second mind control. I don't like it over the youthful.
Yeah, we have. I mean, we have sufficient 2 drops for where we're at in the draft.
It's not just sufficient 2s. Like 2 mind controls is like the max.
Yeah.
I'm fine with the second one, but after the second one, it just like jumps off a cliff in value.
Yeah.
Um,
As in,
But
it has no value because you're never gonna get to use it.
has no value. So if you look at it, so we have 1, 2, 3 2-drops that we're happy to drop on turn 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
The 2 fairy dragons and the 1 pyromancer. Youthful is another one. So we will have like 3 legitimate 2-drops. You view a Noyotron as something that like just messes with the board. You view Direwolf as something that when we have at least 1 creature on the board, gives us like something there. You know,
Yeah.
it's like a
I mean,
pain.
Direwolf is not really a turn. I mean, it's not a turn 2 play at all, unless you have a 1-drop. It's something you like play Direwolf, you trade your minion in, and then you play another minion that you'll trade in the next turn. So it's like a turn 5 play.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, Hearth Arena's with you. So far, we haven't made a single anti-Hearth Arena pick. Second Holy Nova!
Oh man.
So, we're dropping Holy Nova by 2 points in this update.
Yeah.
Maybe even more, but at least 2 points. And so, Hearth Arena right now says Holy Nova by 0.2. 0.26. So it would actually say Mechanical Yeti. And I think I want the Yeti over the second Holy
I
Nova.
want the Yeti. How far apart is I'm pretty
They're
torn. I want the Yeti though.
0.26 apart right now in favor of Holy
Ooh.
Nova. Once we adjust it,
Okay.
it'll be lower.
No, I want the Yeti.
It's the
here.
Mechanical Yeti.
Yeah.
Just because we need to curve out. We're actually starting to have some curve problems on the 3 to 4 side. Based on where this draft is
definitely.
going.
And yeah. Oh, come on.
God, what is up with this draft?
Oh man.
How many bad cards are we forced to pick? Sergeant Squire?
Yeah,
We're not taking a Frostwolf Grunt. We have so many twos.
No, I'm not taking a Frostwolf Grunt. This is terrible. Ah, okay. Um. Hmm. So we got a Holy Smite, we got the Razor from Hunter, or the Darkscale Healer. Um. So let's see. Typically, so Holy Smite is highest on our tier list. The problem is it's not as good of an early removal as 3 damage early removals. It's just not.
It's a spot removal. It's not
It's a
necessarily
spot
an early
removal. Yeah, exactly. So it's not early removal. So it doesn't necessarily help our early game. Darkscale Healer is good, but we're actually missing 3s as well.
We are missing 3s. I don't think we're in the danger zone for the 3.
We're not in danger of 3s. Darkscale Healer is good. I think this is I'm having a tough time with this pick actually.
I'll go with the Holy Smite.
Okay.
Hearthstone goes with the Holy Smite. It's a good card.
No, it's a good card, and a lot of the times, if you just don't have an answer on turn 2 for their micro machine, you just die.
And not even turn 2. This is one of those they've made a good trade. He dropped I don't know. The spider tank to our Bloodfen Raptor. It's gonna eat it. We're a priest. We can't ping. What's gonna happen? Well, you Holy Smite that thing that's remaining on the board, and you get the tempo back. You can kind of use a card.
Yeah. So I see the chat is saying oh, Holy Smite could be a 2-drop. It's less of a 2-drop post GVG.
Yeah.
It's I would say with more confidence that it's a 2-drop or something you could play on turn 2 pre GVG, but now it's less so, and that's something that we need to consider. Okay. Over here we got Holy Nova, Ogre Brute, or Frostwolf Grunt.
It's your pick.
Oh, I want to be greedy and take the Holy Nova.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I think we have to be greedy because we're dead.
I think we have to be greedy, yeah, because our draft is bad.
Yep.
I just want to be greedy and take the best card and hope that we curve out instead of curve. Guys, okay, Ogre Brute is one of the best 3s, period. But Holy Nova is just one of the best cards. I want to be greedy here and take the Holy Nova. But this is one of those plays. This is one of the picks that can come back and bite you in the ass.
Yep.
Huh. Alright.
So Holy Fire is clearly the way better play. But Kizan Mystic is this deck good enough to win games without doing huge swings? This is something Hearth Arena doesn't consider at all, which is how bad your deck is. We were talking about it earlier today. We should build in a desperation meter, and we actually toyed around with it for a bit. But we ultimately decided it was a little just off the scale right now to implement. It'll probably come in later though, which is when a deck is evaluated based on its synergy and based on its overall value, and it is determined that the deck is non-functional, which this deck is. It's kind of halfway there. I don't think it's non-functional yet, but it just takes a couple more bad offering choices, and then the deck is just not going to function. And if it's not functional, the idea is you pick more swingy cards like Death Lords, like Kazan Mystics, Oozes, just anything that can swing the game drastically.
That's you explained it to a T, and that's why I hesitated, right? Because usually, if this were first pick, I'd be oh, Holy Fire, duh, let's move on.
Even in a composition of this type of deck, just with better cards.
Yeah. It just.
I don't think we're that desperate yet. I think this deck is on the borderline between a playable deck and a really awful deck.
Right, and another Dark Cultist and a Yeti later, and then a Vagrant's Chosen, and then suddenly, we're right back into it. Suddenly, I'd say we have a good deck, but we're definitely not trending towards that direction. But yeah, it's a little too early to be desperate.
Third Mind Blast. If we just kept taking Mind Blast, we'd have a way better deck.
Definitely. Let's see. Stormwind champion.
Yeah, we definitely have like way more than enough big things.
We
Oh,
have-
hey, good cards. It's been a while, guys.
Yep. All right. So this is good. We get a quality 3-drop, which is very, very good. We definitely.
Hey, more good cards.
Fantastic. Having one Shadow Word Death is always really nice. Hard removal is just really good, especially mana efficient hard removal. Okay, well, we need a 4, and how many? I'm just curious how many mechs we have.
Mechanical Yeti, Arcane Nullifier, Harvest Golem times 2-ish, a Noyotron.
Oh, okay.
We have some tools. And some of them are
yeah.
low enough on the curve that Tinkertown may come in early to provide us a really big boost.
Right. No, I mean, I'm fine with the Trog here.
Around the Trog, yeah. I mean, I think we need 4s
Yeah.
more than 3s. That's really all the consideration is for me.
Yeah, definitely. 4s are really important, and Arcane Nullifier is not an actual 4.
Yeah, it's like a very situational 4.
It's a very situational 4. It's not a bad card, but oh my god, Zombie Chow.
Do we even have enough 2s yet? We don't even have enough 2s yet.
No, we didn't. Like we
God,
were
this
trending
deck.
towards having enough 2s,
Yeah.
and then the draft just got bad, and we took
Yeah.
like a silence. We took like a holy smite, and then nothing.
I
That,
like how you didn't
the
say the
holy-
draft just went somewhere else. It just went bad, period. It
just
got
went
us
bad.
nothing. Okay.
Is that a negative score for Dragonhawk? Yes. Yes, it is.
Dragonhawk often has negative scores for very good reason.
I know.
Okay, we're taking the Zombie Chow, right? I don't know why Hearth Arena
yeah.
is saying Holy Smite. I'm going to look into it. It should not be saying Holy Smite.
All right, guys. I mean, that's just 100% wrong, right there, and that's our bad. That's our bad. Oh man.
Second Stormwind champion.
Oh, we gotta live to play it. But I mean, the other cards aren't helping us live. To play
Exactly.
it,
I was
so-
about to say
Yeah,
when the
yeah.
other cards are second
No,
Stormwind champion.
no. Yeah, sorry. That comment was not made to be like, oh, we should pick something else. It was like,
Hey, there's the Tinkertown we were considering.
there you go.
Just a bunch of slightly above average cards and a bunch of really awful cards.
So guys, like, I was also talking to Adwokta about like, how do you win and how do you lose past post GVG? And one of the ways that you lose post GVG is you do not play like your class. Pre GVG, you could get by playing good neutrals, and that's like kind of true. But like, you just are less successful relative to pre GVG if you don't play like your class should play. And with Priest, you need basically like the Vangland's Chosens, the Northshire Clerics, the the Holy Novas, which we have, but Holy Nova gets better as your creatures get better because they're more likely to stick on the board for your Holy Nova to actually heal. So if you just don't play like your class anymore, you're gonna be worse than decks that do play as your class. And that's it. All right, so how many 2s and how many 3s do we have? Okay, Zombie Chow can
Kinda, yeah.
Kinda,
We're,
yeah,
we're like on the 2s and we're on the 3s and we're on the 4s.
right. See, okay, here's the thing about Gilblin Stalker. If we had like 2 Valence Chosens at this point, I'd be like, oh my god, super Stalker value. But we don't have anything that buffs. We don't even have any Temple Enforcers. So Gilblin Stalker really doesn't do too much for us.
I'm
Um,
definitely not taking the Omani.
Yeah,
I would take the Gilbins here over the Omani as just being a more playable card in the late game.
yeah. I
We
was
have
thinking
nothing.
like,
We actually have no cards that buff any other cards.
right. I was thinking, do we pick the Worgen? But
Yeah.
most of the time, it might just be a worse Grizzly.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least with the Gilblin, like, so it's definitely not an auto pick with without any Valence Chosens or Temple Enforcers. But yeah, I think it might be our best option, just because you get to choose what you do with it instead of the other guy. And the 3 health is significant because it gets it out of the range of any early AoE.
We have enough of an early game. We don't necessarily need a Gilbin Stalker. I'm more like curve-wise, I want the Worgen, but the Worgen's not great on curve.
The Worgen is not great on curve, and you get punished by spider tanks now, which are everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, the great part about it is that the Raging Worgen was always able to do really well against a Harvest Golem, but it's really bad now against the two other premium 3-drops that were introduced. So, and Harvest Golem got less popular because of not popular, but like it got less offered. So Raging Worgen has indirectly suffered because of that. I'm just not sure we need another 2 in this deck. We have 2 Fairy Dragons, so we have 4 like actual solid 2s. We have a Noyotron, which can function as a 2 like more than half the time. And we have a Zombie Chow, which can allow us to not have a 2-drop and be okay. We have a Holy Smite to clean up. Like, if we're doing a Giblin Stalker, this entire deck becomes a hugely tempo deck. Which I guess is fine. Do we have 2 mind controls?
No, we have 1.
We have just 1. I'd be more comfortable with 2 mind controls if we're going to take a Giblin Stalker. Like, imagine us... So, if we're doing this deck, we're actually keeping 3s. Like, the way this is. If we have 2 more picks left. Yeah. We're actually, like, keeping 3s in the mulligan. Which is fine. If we're committing to keeping 3s in the mulligan, that's fine. That's another way to go about it. We're just, like, emptying our hand, essentially. But the problem is that Holy Nova is not an empty your hand kind of card, and we have 2 of them.
Okay, let's think of it this way. Because for Priest, I want 1 more 2 and 1 more 3 in our last 3 picks. So that's kind of like. So should we just play it by the percentages now?
By the percentages is a 2. We take a 2 here if it's by the percentage.
We take a 2 here.
Yeah.
Let's go for a 2 then.
Fine. We failed. Oh, actually no. I want a Power Shield.
Power Shield is good.
Power Shield transforms 2s into 3s. So haha.
It does. It does, and that's good. And you heal them up, and so you have a 3/2. Power Word Shield, hit it, heal it, boom.
And we end with an actual value card for the first time in ever this draft.
Yeah, so now that this draft has ended, I mean, it's essentially ended. If I were predicting, I would say that this gets like 6 wins. Maybe. Man, that's...
We need a 4. We need another 4. That's what it's coming down to.
It's actually creepy how, like, cause I caught it at exactly the same time you did.
Yeah, I mean that's what it is. We need a 4. We didn't get a 4. Did we? Okay, let's look at our choice overview and let's see if at any point we skipped over a 4 for something else and whether we should have considered that. I definitely know at one point we skipped over a light ward, whatever that thing, the 4 mana crease card. That like has 5/5 and has attack and can be healed.
Light Spawn.
Yeah, that guy.
So the problem I have with Light Spawn as well is I also think that it is worse post GBG because it is a little bit slow.
No. You just needed to have the tempo in the beginning. That's it. You can die. You don't have to heal it. You're thinking about healing it.
You don't have to heal it. The problem is like it allows. So unlike something like a Yeti, a 4/5 instead of the 5/5, right? It always has 4 attack. In which case, like if 2 things attack into it.
Yeah, we picked a Harvest Golem over a Light Spawn. We're not gonna go back on that pick. We definitely need 3s. No. That's not. It was good that we picked a Burly Rocktrot Trog over a Tinkertown as the draft turned out, and there was no other place where we could get a 4. So this deck was always just not going to be good. Fair enough. It's good to not have any responsibility for that. Oh god, I hate it when I see this. Classic aggro priest. That just means your priest deck sucks.
That means your priest deck sucks. Yeah, and guys, sorry for the ranting. I'm just in a very analytical, talkative mood today, which may mean that we can see the better plays, or we just get rushed down and there's nothing that we can possibly do.
We're not going to get rushed down. We're an aggro deck. We're going to run out of steam.
So one of the reasons that you need to curve out well as a priest, more so than other classes, is your hero power is by far, like, it's just so bad early on in the game. I don't think it's too much of a question. So rogues have the best hero power early on in the game because for 2 mana you can actually get 2 damage in, um, and that's just really good. So I would say like before turn 4 or 5 ish, rogues have the best hero power, and priests just it's terrible. You healing like first of all, it's really hard to heal up one of your guys because they just don't have enough health, and second of all, it's just really slow. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't offer you any sort of flexibility as well. So you just need to curve out and then hope that you are actually able to use your hero power later on. In which case, that requires living. So we need to live early on. Okay, should we begin?
19. I picked 19. We picked a Holy Nova over an Ogre Brute.
I was thinking of that, but that was so. Our reasoning was we wanted to go big, right? We wanted to,
and it didn't curve out.
It didn't curve out, no.
Ultimately, I like in retrospect, I would prefer Ogre Brute here than a second Holy Nova, but we wouldn't have done that. And on pick 11, I would obviously prefer a Mind Control over Holy Nova, but we didn't know that was pick 11. We already had a Mind Control.
Yeah,
like that was an obvious choice at that time. We wanted to hedge our bets and have both of those cards. All right.
Yep. All right, guys, let's start and pray.
Before we start, you remember that we have fan art for the Arena Coup, actually.
Yes, we do.
Do you remember do you have the link? Just send me that link again.
Yep.
And then I will get this up. Jake from Reddit sent the fan art actually probably a week ago, but we just haven't done an Arena Coup since then. Let me add another window capture here. This is actually really cool. I really like this picture.
Yep. So this is from Jake 55778. So yeah, thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks a lot. We really appreciate this. If you're an artist out there and you want to draw Arena Coup related fan art, we are super happy about it.
I don't know what would.
So Merps, if you don't know, is a super talented artist too. Actually, he just hasn't done any art related things in forever.
That was a past life. I used to do a lot of things. I used to be a personal trainer. That stopped. I used to be Advocate's trainer for a while. That was terrible for both of us.
That was awful. You almost killed me. I think you took years off my life, literally, says the doctor. But yeah, so this is the Arena Coop fan art. I absolutely love this. You can see it's on the Hearthstone board with everything 3D'd out, and there's an angry chicken card being flipped over. And there's chickens
awesome.
Everywhere. This was actually done for the launch of the Polterlizer, which shows you how long it's been since we've Arena Cooped. So thanks, Jake. This is incredible. And we will start our run now.
So, like we said, guys, our priority and what we really, really need to do with this deck is just curve out. We need to curve out and hope that they don't curve out. And then somehow... Okay, so our win conditions, quote unquote, is to use Holy Nova effectively.
Quote unquote. Assuming this deck can win, this is what we'll do. By the way, I put the link for the Hearth Arena in the chat if anyone wants to follow along or look at more detailed splits of what we did here.
So, guys, after you draft, you always want to see, how do I win with this deck? And for this deck, we're going to win by staying on the board so we can drop our Stormwind champions, plural. Survive so we can have a huge swing turn with a big mind control. Use our Shadow Word Death effectively, because I also realize we have no Shadow Word Pains. we
don't need Shadow Word Pains. We don't need Shadow Word Pains.
We have no Temple Enforcer, so we don't have a big turn 6 with minions on the board.
We have a lot of Stormwind champions, which it fits this aggro theme. We have a theme going. We need one more 4-drop to make this theme a success, and we don't have it, and we don't have any 5-drops. So we literally just have a super aggro deck that's going to try to live until turn 7, Stormwind champion, make some good trades, get the Stormwind champion removed, Stormwind champion again.
Yeah.
We have no turn 6, 5, or 4 plays. Well, we have 3 turn 4 plays, essentially. And then we have no turn 5 play, and we have 1 turn 6 play.
Yep. All right, let's begin. I like this comment from Deathcap for Cutie. It says, plan, Hope our opponent has a terrible hand. That's basically it. I mean,
That's
if they
good
have
plan.
if they have a better hand than us, they win. And the frustrating thing about playing Priest is that you are more helpless in the early game than any other class. That's just the way it is.
Paladin.
Okay, so we need to fish for a 2.
Don't we keep 3s? Wasn't that the plan? Because we have 2s? And we may not have 3s? Or did the Power Word Shield now change it so that we can fish for everything?
The Power Word Shield changes it.
Do we keep a 4 because we don't have 4s?
No, I
really kind of wanted to. I really kind of want to keep a 4.
No, that's too dangerous.
Okay, if we don't get a 4, we're keeping 4s next time.
Wait, that doesn't work like that.
Yes. Deal?
Deal.
Okay.
Wait, why did I say? I should. No, that's just.
Well, we have a potential turn 3 play. I think that was wrong. I think it was a wrong mulligan. We're an aggro deck. We need a good start. So, I think we're much better off drawing into a 2 potentially than we are with the other stuff because we have a ton of 2s. We didn't even draw into the 2, and now we have no turn 3 play and no turn 4 play. Do we hit into the 3-2? I think we do.
I think we do.
And then do nothing.
Yep.
I fight.
This is the game, guys.
I think that was a miss mulligan. I would have kept the 4. And probably the 3-2. Oh, now we just lose. I want to silence that thing. Okay, so the 4 came back, so maybe we should have just kept the 3s. I think we should keep 3s from now on.
I think that's a consider. All right, so let's Power Word Shield here.
Huh?
You can Power Word Shield, slam it into the 2-1, and then heal.
I must consider.
Oh. Oh my god, we're doing this.
We're doing this.
Thanks, Bear.
I fight.
Thank you, Bear. So, we're hoping that the Squire kills something.
Well, we have sunk 6 mana into the Squire.
Mark,
We're at least taking 1 mana back. Yay, we took 1 mana back.
Drink with me, friend.
Oh, good.
Okay. Oh, the good.
Oh,
yes,
good.
Do that.
Please, please
yes.
keep doing things like that. Oh, now our
Okay.
2s come. And so this is the thing, right? We have a deck full of 2s, so we're going to just get a fleet of 2s from here on out.
Right.
So we need to set up the widest board possible for the Stormwind Champion to come into. And he's a Warlock, so he can't do anything about a Stormwind Champion.
Nope.
Alright,
Can't
so
do a thing.
Rockjaw?
Yes, Rockjaw. Definitely.
He also can't do anything about a Rockjaw. God, Warlock sucks. If you guys look at my record, I have averaging like 4 wins with Warlock over the weekend, and I played it 3 times. So now my GVG record is like awful. And it wasn't just Warlock sucking. It was also, I was like, one deck I wasn't offered, like I was literally offered 2 3s. Other ones, I didn't end up curving out. Oh god, what could he possibly be doing that's worth this?
For the Lich King!
Well, we Holy Nova.
Yes. Okay. Let's.
Well, we Holy Nova.
We Holy Nova. All right. So smash
Slam,
in.
Holy Nova.
Yep. Yep.
Death does not scare me.
Oh. Why don't we have freaking Shadow or Pain?
It's fine. We can Bear and Wolf.
Uh.
That makes it 4 attack.
Yeah. I'm wondering if we just go 2/2/2.
I must
And let him kill our stuff.
Yes.
Because he's going to kill the wolf immediately.
He's gonna kill the wolf immediately.
So you want to trade 3
but
cards
We do have.
into his...
No. Because next turn Stormwind Champion comes in.
Oh. But then everything's at 1 health.
I know.
It's not ideal.
Yeah.
If you iron for a Grizzly and a Direwolf Alpha, Storm of Champions still comes in. I guess it doesn't matter that Storm of Champion comes in.
4, 7. So the problem with that is it's actually not enough to kill the Death Lord.
Move quickly.
Huh? 4/4. You still trade the Grizzly.
Okay.
All right, we'll go with what you say.
Let's do it.
You know, he's gonna like. I'm just afraid he's gonna like Hellfire and screw everything over.
He could. I think we're just in a really tough spot here.
Yeah, I mean, we're just putting 3 cards on this board that he can do a lot of things with. You know, like Shadow Flame it. Although Shadow Flame it isn't bad. It's 3 cards for 3 of our crappy cards. Alright, that's fine. That was gonna happen regardless. So, how does this help again?
Now.
This was supposed to help, right? I mean,
Well,
we're
he
definitely
removed-
putting this out and then killing this, but then he can remove our
Yes.
Stormwind Champion.
Well, he removes the Stormwind Champion, and then we get something played from our deck, and we actually have cards. I'm fine with that.
Alright, I mean, we don't actually have cards. We just have tempo after this. Or we can Iron for Grizzly and then Mechanical Yeti. Like, he kills the Grizzly with the 4/3. He can't kill the Yeti. And next turn, we can kill his thing. I like that better.
I like that better, actually. Yeah.
Because otherwise we have a... otherwise we lose the Stormwind Champion. I just don't want to lose the Stormwind Champion.
Yeah.
Challenge accepted.
Right?
Have to do this.
We could have
Yeah,
silenced it
I
and
think-
killed the
yeah.
4/3, but I don't really care about that. Because that we're Stormwind championing, and then it's gonna remove the 2/5.
Handle it!
That doesn't change anything. Oh, it does.
Done.
Damn it.
Well, wait. He.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Changes a lot of things.
It's a body.
Well played.
No, I mean he kills the Stormwind champion. The whole point of that was to protect the Stormwind champion.
Yeah.
We don't have the cards to go into this with him. He's gonna win on card advantage. Like, we need to use the Shadow Word Death on the next turn in order to get the tempo back and start killing his face so he can not have the card advantage.
No, I agree.
Does he really not think about not killing the Stormwind champion?
Please.
Yeah, please kill our other stuff.
Yes.
Do you like to play with fire?
Alright. I don't know how that helps.
Okay.
Yay!
Oh, thank you, silence.
What? Shadow Word Death.
Oh, right. We have that too. No.
You want to silence it and save the Shadow Word Death?
Yeah. This is a good silence here. Like, how. Shadow or Death can save us later. Silence cannot save us later. We can heal too.
Alright.
Yes. Yes. You're not getting a better use of silence than this.
Consider.
Slippery!
I really want a Shadow Word Death so we can, like, attack to the face.
I think we need to save the Shadow Word Death.
You would save the Shadow Word Death over getting 5 face damage. Or rather,
Actually, wait,
6 face
okay.
damage.
We have 9.
I must consider.
I want 6
9
face
plus
damage.
9. 6 face damage? No, you're right. We put him on lethal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I wasn't considering the pressure that we put. Which is bad.
Fair enough. So, It's good when our opponents misplay. That also works. I don't know why he wanted to conglomerate all of his board that we can't really remove. No, definitely don't save the death. You need to
There's
kill
extra
the warlock.
consideration for. Yeah.
If this was another class, you save the death. With the warlock, he's going to outcard advantage us like any time.
Well, all right. So no matter what we did, we would have been in a dominant position, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
In one case, we have the board, and he gets 2 cards per turn, from which one of them could be a board clear or just something crazy, right? And in the other case, we win. Like, nothing he puts on the board matters. We kill him. He needs to put out the biggest taunt ever, and then we'll have to trade some of our minions in.
Yeah. No, I mean, ultimately, I think your play is the stronger one. Yeah, that was good. Well, we got the first win. That's nice. It's always sad when you lose the first one with a deck that you don't really like.
I've still
Have
not
you ever
retired
watched
it.
this stream before? They have an abusive dependent relationship going back like 15 years.
I must protect the one.
Yeah, I mean that's
The
pretty
light
true.
shall bring
Is it actually 15 years?
Is it actually abusive?
Well,
I think
What does
abusive,
abusive really
exactly,
mean?
exactly.
Well,
I think
what does
abusive
abusive
is such
really
a.
mean? Come
Okay, so
on.
we're keeping Tinker now. Do we even keep Wolf, or do we keep Power Word Shield, and then Wolf?
oh,
Power Word Shield. and Wolf. That's a good combo
I'm okay with Power Word Shield and Wolf.
because you put the Wolf out, and then you're pretty good the next turn.
Yeah.
Because you can Power Word Shield and heal, and then you don't need
Yeah,
Tinker.
yeah. I'm okay with doing this. Why does it give us a War Golem?
Because we took a War Golem. That's what happens when you take a War Golem. The game punishes you for sucking.
Bring out your dead.
Well,
This is terrible. Okay, so I'll say this about the analysis. If we were at like 9-1 right now, I would say no, don't drop it. We're 1-0, I say drop it.
Wolf sucks.
We might get severely punished for this, but we don't have a choice.
Like, in reality, you would never do this against someone who knows what they're doing, because they would never do that unless they had a follow-up.
Right, exactly. I don't know, and I'm banking on the fact that
Okay,
because
good,
it is
good.
fine. This is great.
Totally
Yes.
okay. His name, by the way, is Nubaru, which makes me take him less seriously. Although I guess we
God.
should keep a 3-drop. We're always keeping a 3-drop from now on. Have we realized this? Our deck can't do this.
Oh my God.
Do you see this? This is all of our big cards.
He'll pass. GG's.
This is every single one of our big cards, besides the mind control, which is what we're gonna draw next.
What is abusive dependent? Does wife beater dude enjoy it? Is that me now? Just wife beater dude? Crud. Okay, well.
We have
You'll
a turn
win.
5 play. We're fine.
We're fine.
I'm not power wording shielding that thing.
No, we don't have
Perfect
to.
counters to his stuff.
Do not have anything with death rattle.
Yeah. Good.
Good. Excellent. Unless he just messed up.
Even better. Anti-tempo
This is-
yourself.
Anti-tempo. There you go. Don't drop anything. Just be satisfied with what you have on the board.
It's a lot better than what we have.
That is true.
Yeah, we Kodo.
We just Kodo. Just Kodo. Only Kodo.
And we pass our turn.
And we pass. I am loving the chat today. Second time tuning into your stream, don't really know your name, sorry. Dude, it's all good. I'm liking my designated nickname.
Well, we silence that thing.
Yes.
And then we kill it. Or do we not? We could silence it and then Holy Nova. No, none of this is good. Well, we could kill it, and then Holy Nova. No, none of this is good. This is all bad. We're going to Power Word Shield and draw a card.
Yes.
Alright, that's a playable thing.
That's a playable thing.
So we silence it and kill it.
Yes.
And then we play our playable thing.
We play our playable thing, and then we attack to the face with the 2/3. That's now behind a taunt.
Magic detected.
Yes. Okay.
Next turn we could Holy Nova and heal. No, next turn we could Storm and Champion. Oh, that was our entire play. That's our only win condition.
Right.
Get in there.
Sorry.
I mean, this is the... Okay, just gonna remove that.
Wow, the Storm and Champion play looks less good now. Could War Golem and trade.
Yeah.
Or we can Holy Nova these two and play an Anoyotron.
I wish we had another small drop. If we had another small drop, it'd be a Noyotron small
No, I mean,
drop.
Anoyotron with Storm and Champion is really good, though.
It is, it is.
I'm actually comfortable blowing a Holy Nova on this. Because I think we need the tempo. We like either need Holy Nova or we need to Storm and Champion. I don't think a War Golem is going to be sufficient.
No, that is
Yeah.
actually true.
So, or we can Holy Nova and set up more. And then hope that 5 damage is enough to kill whatever he has, but it's not going to be enough, so that's not good. Yeah, we don't have the luxury of that. I think we need to Storm and Champion right now. That's not going to work either. That's not going to work either. None of this is going to work. Wow. Maybe able to Holy Nova next turn.
We won't. I'm actually okay with a Noyotron Holy Nova. Oh, it's you, Rogue. Ugh. That's what this deck is basically. This is good. Use your hero power. Yes, excellent. What?
Perfect. Now we go ahead and Storm and Champion. I don't see any reason not to.
Champion?
Or do we play a War Golem just because? Who cares?
No. We definitely play the War Golem because he is going to
Do that big
next
thing.
turn.
Yeah.
Yes, and we need to play the Iron Golem to be able to trade off. The War Golem to be able to trade off the War Golem and the Anoyotron.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess if we played the Storm and Champion, we had Holy Fire next turn too.
I mean, we're good regardless, but like I like Storm and Champion as a haha thing.
Right, exactly. No, I agree. That's good.
Don't big game hunter us. Good.
Okay, so Stormwind Champion allows us to trade evenly. Like the 7 or the now 8/8 into the 8/8. So if you Holy Fire, what does...
We save the War Golem. I guess we
would be
Holy
all
Fire
for-
the next turn.
Yeah, I would be all for Holy Fire if we can drop something, but we
Yeah,
can't.
no, you're right. We have nothing to drop. We'll Holy Fire the next turn and Burly Rock Trog.
Yeah.
The might of Stormwind.
Push for lethal. Hope to get a mind control. I hope we paused long enough that he thought about maybe we were holding it so he doesn't do this again. Because, maybe we were holding the mind control or debating whether to kill it or just, like, hang out and stay behind the Anoyotron and then mind control it the next turn. Ah, so much
Swipe
for that.
and Starfall? Ugh.
That's what all druids have now. There was one game where I was literally swiped 3 times in 3 turns.
That's disgusting.
Play our tempo.
Yep.
Frogzor.
I'm said player tempo, you scrolled over holy fire for a second. I was like, are we? Is that what tempo means? Holy fire his face.
Mind control. Come on, we need that mind control. We drafted
really
you for
do.
a reason.
Oh, mind control. Come on. Come on. Where are you at?
It's kind of like it. Okay, so we holy fire the thing, we holy smite it, and then we throw our 1/1 into it. 1/2 into it.
Yes. And then we go to the face.
And then we go to the face, yes.
Yes. That's the play. That's it.
Give that minion a turn to get ready.
Well, we lost our reach.
I know. Well, we kind of lost everything from our hand. So if a druid does not have any more taunts, which is really wishful thinking for 5 cards.
Yep, there's the third swipe. Not surprised. Oh, there's the fourth swipe. Again, not surprised. You haven't played this weekend. I've played this weekend. This has been all weekend. And yes, it happens at 1-0.
Why play Argent Squire when it doesn't really help on this board?
More damage.
It did help. It set up
Where
for
shall
lethal
I
next turn. But, well, I mean, that was assuming nothing.
Can we take the snakes? Give me a mind control. Yes. Youthful Brewmaster, you are the best thing ever.
Wow, this is actually so super useless.
It's not going to do anything.
Yeah. Mind control can't even help us here.
Nope, we're dead.
We're dead.
I mean, it's what happens when you get force sway. That's what druids have now. For whatever reason, they just get more swipes now than they did before. Even though they have 20% less chance to offer it, and everyone was picking it anyway. You remember the
Shall I strike?
Nax meta, right? Where like a druid has like maybe 1 swipe.
Yeah.
Now they all have all this much. It's because it's no longer like a random selection of what decks go up. Like before, if you're a good player, you get higher. Now there's so many bad players that some of them get, like, they win by default. They have to because they're facing against other bad players.
Do we still die? We don't still die. We can live 1 turn.
Really? Because the wolf buffs the other guy.
Yeah, even if the wolf buffs the other guy, we live 1 turn.
Cool.
Drink with me, friend.
Yeah. Wish we had a Deathwing. Deathwing would have been an out if it existed in our deck. Yep. We technically live with 1 HP, you know, assuming he doesn't have a thing. So yes, we are technically alive.
Awesome.
Unless he plays something.
Well, you know, we could always tinker town.
Fantastic.
Except
The mana heal.
Alright, now we're going to take some questions as we wait out the next 4-swipe druid.
Yeah, actually, if you guys have any questions, I'm gonna drink some water too to refresh after that disgusting loss.
It's gonna get better though. You only see those decks in mass. Like once you get 2 losses, it gets a lot better.
Which comment from the chat? You shouldn't have conceded. I want to see the 5th swipe.
Well, hey, maybe he'll top deck it.
Wait, we have a even more important question. They're asking why am I not drinking Coke Zero?
I often ask you this question. I'm curious too.
I don't Why is that? How did that become the base? I thought the base was not drinking Coke Zero.
No, that's the base for staying healthy. The base for being awesome is to drink Coke Zero.
That druid demonstrated how to lose out on tempo in order to gain value on AoE.
It's true. See,
That-
that's
no,
what
that-
that's
that-
what I was trying to make that. If you guys were watching Friday night with Rats and that really awful / actually very high value Paladin deck, that's what I was saying. The whole strategy was it's to throw a lot of tempo out and then lose it all and then AOE and then put the rest of your stuff out. And Rats was like, "You can't play like that." I'm like, "Come on, it's GVG. You can totally play like that. That's a legit playstyle when you have the cards. When you have double combo for Paladin, you have the cards."
Right. Like it's one of those, and it looks super suspicious.
Yeah.
Like it looks super suspicious. But if we could have done something, we would have done something.
We
but
couldn't.
We couldn't.
We don't have any big stuff. Like the way to play around that, and the way to
just
play around Druids, if you read my article about the Druid matchup, and it hasn't changed. Like Druid never changes. It's just to put down multiple medium to large size things. But when he has double swipe, instead of putting out 2 and being okay with it, you have to put out 3. We didn't have 3 big things to put out. Or when we did, we had to trade it in, right? Like if we could keep our other 7/7, we would have been safe. But didn't really have that luxury. All right, I think we've waited this out with this one out enough.
I think so. So guys, if you have any questions, make sure to just direct it to me, like at merps4248, so I can see your question more clearly in the chat. Because obviously we're playing the game at the same time, and try to catch. If you can save the question for in between games, please do so. I'd really appreciate it. But like, just feel free to do it. To ask at any given moment, and if I don't respond right away, I'll respond between games. But
Doomhammer.
yeah.
Light shall bring victory.
Okay. Are we keeping the Tinkertown?
Oh, we have a coin now. Maybe it's different if
We
we,
do
have
have
a
a
coin.
coin.
Maybe we do this. I'm definitely not throwing away a 4-drop because we're never getting back a 4-drop. No matter what, I'm keeping one 4-drop. We either keep a 4 and a 3, or we keep 2 4s. 2
We
4s
keep a
never
4
works
and a
out. but-
3.
okay.
Yeah,
Fine.
wait, what? If you're keeping 2 cards, why are those the 2 that you keep? That's disgusting.
So when we draw into a 2, we can do 2 4 4, which is not great. But this way, we may be able to do nothing.
I know.
Whatever. We didn't keep a 3 the last 2 times. Bit us in the ass.
I like the Holy Smite here. When was the stream with Ratsma? I'd like
Oh
to
my
watch it.
god.
Friend.
Oh no. Oh god.
I'm pointing out a Giblin Stalker.
Yes.
Next turn, I'm attacking and healing. Or Holy Smiting.
Or Holy Smiting. Like one thing is necessary. Jeez. Is this happening?
He's 1-1. He's 1-1.
Arena
Maybe he
Murloc
won one
happening?
against a noob. Like, things
Oh
happen.
good. Oh good. Okay. Alright.
Killing this, healing.
Yes. I mean, you don't have another move. Well, alright, no, I'm sorry. You could have Holy Smited.
Could have! Tempo, man!
You could have Holy Smited. I think it's safe to let that totem live for 1 turn. He can't even Flame Tongue us.
I really, really hope he does not have like 5 Death Wings. He did win a game. That happened. That's a fact. Or Grizzly, eh?
Or Grizzly. Yeah.
I mean, we have enough stuff here to counter his aggro.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, our deck is totally down for countering aggro.
Yep.
It's not
Dude,
gonna
what
help
are
him.
you... Yeah.
I smell blood.
I really want to play that Holy Noble. Oh, good, he's gonna make the trade. That's smart.
That is smart.
Mechanical Yeti, attack.
Yeti is good. Yep. Yeti and attack the totem. Yeah, now, okay, so we have the board, and let's start clearing some totems.
Fine.
Wow.
Did have
Okay.
it. He did
He
have
had
it.
Or I mean, like he could have had it and just not like. Oh, geez, this is fantastic. Tinkertown hit. Yeah. Do we just clear the totem?
I want to clear the
Or-
totem, but I also want to spend mana.
I know. I also want to spend mana too. So it'll heal up, but like. Okay, so think of it this way: what happens if he has a flame tongue?
But keeping Murlocs on the board against a Murloc deck is bad. But like we can attack it and then Holy Smite it. I don't think we're in
Actually,
desperate
like that.
need of this Holy Smite.
No. I actually like.
Cause I don't want to draw cards. I don't know what this is. I'm scared.
No, that's like just push our advantage. I like that.
We're keeping it at 4s. He can't do anything at 4.
Yeah. No.
We're gonna
that's
freeze
it.
whatever he puts out. He overloaded. He only has 5 mana. Like I don't know what's happening with this deck. We're ahead. I want to stay that way.
We're ahead. Let's stay ahead. We got Frost Elemental next turn. This is
No, we're
fine.
Harvest Golem and healing the Yeti. But yeah, or we're like Holy Nova.
What to do?
Fine.
What?
He's an aggro Murloc deck, man.
Yeah, dude. Okay. I just want more stuff out there.
So Harvest Golem. I want to heal up. I want to heal up for the Stormwind Champion. The next turn.
Okay.
Because otherwise we still have to clear the damn Murloc. And then we have to heal the Yeti. And then everything's at 2 and 3. And, you know, I don't like that.
So you just want to Holy Nova now?
Yep.
I'm okay with that. We're okay. So one extra consideration that I like about that is it prevents him from Fire Elemental next
Yep.
turn.
No, right. Or like weird shaman low mana stuff.
Right. And
Like it's not the best value for it, but we have a really great follow up, and he can't do
has
anything with
3
this.
cards.
Yeah.
Right. He has 3 cards. We're never gonna get an actual good Nova.
We will, but we have another one. And I really want to set up the Stormwind Champion. I don't want any situation where he removes our stuff efficiently.
I think we're in agreement that.
Yeah.
Right. I forgot that Tinker is.
No.
not
This is
actually-
fine. This is fine.
Yeah.
This is what we prepare for. We
No,
we
yeah.
can now do what we wanted to do. This is exactly what we prepared for.
Right. But when we did it, I thought it was. For some reason, I still believed it was a 4/4. Like
Oh.
when you healed it up, it was going to be a 4/4 for some reason. That's
Give me a
me being
quest.
dumb. Okay.
You shall not pass.
This deck, man, won again.
Okay. Maybe. Okay. All right. Well, at least this guy knows when he's beat.
I was so scared of that Murloc synergy. That's what happens after you get beat by 4 shown swipes.
Dark Technomancer says he probably first picked Neptune or something. I could see
Yeah,
that.
no,
Like,
I mean,
yeah.
totally. But he won a game, which means it succeeded at some level.
Yeah. Someone also wait. Did I answer this question? The stream with Ratsma. So you can go on YouTube, Adwox's channel on YouTube, and it is the Poltralizer from. Was it yesterday or was it 2 days ago? It was 2 days
It was
ago,
Friday
right?
night.
It was from Friday.
So it was uploaded like probably early Saturday, I think. It's our most recent
Yeah.
Poltralizer.
Yep.
And he's our second guest on, and it was a ton of fun. And also, if you want to, I don't know, there's a link somewhere on Ratz's Twitch page where his Twitch chat, which I'm sure some of you are also a part of, told him to use Hearth Arena, and then he goes like 18-0 while disagreeing with like half the picks Hearth Arena was making, but like still making those picks. So I mean, it just shows, right? Like that's what it is. He has a different play style, and people are successful with different play styles, and we're successful with our play style. And so you can really do a lot of crazy things in the arena. So all Hearth Arena is doing is kind of like putting our minds out there. So it works. It doesn't mean you have to do that to have success. even like
And-
consistent success.
With Rats, he's such a good player that even like he knows how to play the game.
Yeah, yeah.
Period. Right. So
I'll
like
do it.
if we drafted
The light
and then he
shall bring
just
victory.
knows how to
The
play
light shall
cards.
burn.
Like he just knows how to play the game. So even though our play styles are different and our draft styles are different, he's able to extract value out of the cards, which is what we're trying to do.
We're doing this.
Wait, we're keeping the Trog too?
We're doing this.
This I'm fine with. I'm fine with keeping the Dark Cultist. This is terrible.
It's always like this. Don't we have like 15 twos? Thank you, one of our
Oh.
15 twos. I think we actually only have like 9, but that's still a lot.
Well, we can't count like a Neutron, right?
I count it. It's better than nothing.
He's gonna do some like weird shenanigans. Isn't
Don't
he?
care.
Well, right, you can't do anything about it. He's gonna like do some dumb power word shield. Oh, okay, cool. Does he just have like 5 of those?
Don't care.
And you shouldn't care.
Welcome to Priest and how Priest should be played in GVG. Mindlessly putting your early minions out, and then mindlessly removing all of his stuff, and then mindlessly
yes.
getting card advantage and winning.
Does have like 5 of those. That's
Don't
cool.
care. Early rock. Oh no,
No,
Yeti can't
Yeti.
be removed.
Yet he can't be removed, and I'm pretty sure he has 5 of them in his hand.
You know, swipes, Shadow Word Pain.
He didn't
Whatever.
even hesitate. Like no hesitation.
Boom! Boom!
Oh god, the plays. Dude, guys,
Look at
the
this,
plays.
man.
The plays. The plays are so good. Oh my god.
Welcome to the new GVG meta. Having nothing to do with GVG cards, by the way, just having to do with crappier players playing. And therefore
We're
the
just
winners
gonna
are going to
get-
get better decks.
We're gonna get boxed to death by this boxer. Trog.
This thing's not going to kill us. He's just going to stall to the point in which we don't have an advantage anymore.
What are we watching right now?
Special delivery.
We're watching nothing. We're watching normal GVG shenanigans. I don't have a good play. Grizzly Tinker.
Yeah, Grizzly Tinker.
I could
it's
save
fine.
the Tinker, but I don't see the point.
No, we're not saving
We
anything.
could play a Fairy Dragon. I think it's probably the same as a Tinker. It can't be targeted. He's not going to Holy Nova.
And save the Tinker for potentially a better play in the future. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Or
We
you
can
can
try
save
to
the
accept.
Fairy Dragon for more mana, but I don't care about mana.
I don't care about mana right now. Do you see a situation that we're not dropping War Goal next turn?
Nope. Well, he
don't
could spread
either.
super wide and then we can Holy Nova, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
If he wanted to spread super wide, he would have traded with our guy initially instead of blowing the Shadow Word Pain, even if he had multiples.
Question from the chat: if a Trog gets Shadow Word Pained and then turns into a 5/5, will it die? Yes. Yes.
It'll
will
die.
My eyes are open.
That's fine.
It's super tricky plays. That's cool.
So he has a bunch of really tiny cards.
Okay, so we War Golem
Golem.
and we trade it into the Farseer. Alright, do you have another death? I'm guessing you do. You spent those so liberally.
Yeah.
But we don't have a better play than this.
No, I wasn't gonna just lost Tall Strider. Oh, don't steal our mind control.
That's cool.
Yeti. Okay, I was like, he's really gonna trade that in like that? Kodo's not gonna do anything. So, kill the Yeti, time rewind, play it back.
Huh?
No? Do you just
Wait,
heal
why are
it?
we time rewinding? Yeah, we just heal it. Why are we doing anything other than just healing it?
So lost Tall Strider, heal?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just like super suspicious. He just threw a Yeti, be like, kill this! He knows we know how to heal.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just very
Yes.
suspicious. I'm thinking like Holy Fire is gonna come up and it's gonna kill our only big thing.
Yeah.
But I guess if he Holy Fires, he can't do anything else, and Lost Strider will get some value. Whatever.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
Give me a plating. Nope. We can just keep time. Are you sure you don't want to blow a time rewinder?
No, why are we time rewinding here?
Tempo. I mean, like, lack of tempo, but card advantage. So not
No,
tempo at
wait,
all.
So exact opposite of temp. No, stop.
Alright, alright.
Just heal.
Time rewind is so useless for Priest. Watch. Watch. Holy Fire. Coming right here. Or like something that buffs that by 2 attack. You know, like a Dark Iron or something. Don't. That's what's gonna happen. He set it up. Like
Apex says
he can't
tempo, but not tempo.
The damned stand ready.
Okay, so not Holy Fire. Okay, so nothing. Okay, so nothing.
Get nothing.
Super confused. Although we can't Kodo anything. We can Annoyotron and Tinker. I think that's all we can do. So we use the Tall Strider to attack. We use this to kill off whichever guy gets the 3 health. And then we Annoyotron, we Tinker, and we bring back both of the 2. Or rather, we bring back...
Let's see who it gives health to.
It doesn't matter. Oh, well, I guess if we kill the sword, we have a choice.
Yes, we actually have a choice. Kill that off.
It's not much of a choice. I'm time rewinding the 7-1. That's way too important.
Okay, that I do agree with.
That's...
But we're going to keep the 5-1 out there.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we can heal it. Because we're Annoyotron anyway.
Yes, yes, yes.
Well, that's kind of useless.
Heal that.
Let's drop the Squire.
The light.
Yeah, let's just drop it. I'm like, do we play around MC Tech?
Blood Knight!
I'm okay with not playing around MC Tech. I mean, if he has like one of
Let me
those,
change your mind.
Fine.
okay,
Don't care.
that's fine.
He'll trade into the 5-3. That's fine.
We can also
Okay.
just Kodo the thing.
Yeah. I mean, we are going to Kodo the thing.
Yep.
He's going to kill the 5-3. Quote unquote for free, but not really, because we have the Squire. And the Squire will get some value.
Yep.
Oh, well, fine. We'll kill with the whatever Tinkertown. Don't care either way. Is there a better way to do this with Holy Nova? Nope. Kodo doesn't do anything. Kodo is so bad at doing things.
No. Yeah.
Well, we could taunt up something. That'll be our solution. We'll taunt up
I
the
think
1-1.
that's- Maybe.
Maybe, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Let's. Yeah, we could do that. All right. So Kodo.
Kill the 3-3.
Kill the 3/3.
Heal it back up.
Yeah. Let's heal, and then
Let's taunt up the 1-1.
yeah. Let's
Do
do
you want
that.
to taunt up the Kodo? I don't think that's a good idea.
No. And attack to. Oh wait, would it?
Fight.
Yes, to the face.
Please let us time rewind the Kodo and kill something else you own. Please, please, pretty please. Hey, we made our own Annoyotron.
It's a worse Annoyotron.
I am not a morning person.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Can we have that card that's really good and like steals things from him?
I would appreciate that.
Be good, right?
It'd be really good.
Well, that's a thing too. Gotta Holy Nova this. Holy Nova, trade like that,
yes.
and then use the Kodo to kill the Int Master.
Okay, so
Like, you do this first.
wait, no. Doing it first will.
Allow us to heal the Kodo back up. Attack. Hit that. Holy Nova.
We could kill the Cabal with the
How?
Kodo afterwards.
How?
Well, because it won't have 5 attack anymore.
Oh, that's true. Do we want to? Do we care?
Choose quickly.
I'll let you decide this one. It's real.
Magic detected.
I guess we could have done it in time rewound the Kodo and then Kodo'd it when it came back out.
Get back, you scurvy dogs!
Salty dog.
That's actually really good because we have a War Golem. FYI.
I know. Whew.
Can attack this, time rewind this out, put it back out again to kill the pint-sized.
Yes.
And then drop a fairy dragon and heal ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so both of them kills off the Cabal, right?
Yep.
And then we time rewind and play it to kill off the pint size. That's good. Okay, let's.
We have
let's
no
do
way
that.
of taking care of the salty dog. We have to 2-for-1 ourselves to kill the salty dog is the thing.
Yes. Yep.
But that's kind of
Okay.
fine. Or we can ignore all of that and just slam both of these into the salty dog.
No.
Okay, because that's the most threatening thing on the board right now.
Choose quickly.
Or we can just ignore the 2-2. What's he gonna do?
I liked your original way.
Come on. He's gonna kill it heal. We'll have to trade all 3 of these into it. I don't think that was a terribly great play. I don't know why you liked it so much.
Actually, yeah. No, that's true.
Oh, well, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I don't care because we're killing the 6-6.
Yep.
Do you like to
Or we're not killing the 6-6. We can always silence it. Or mind control it.
Oh,
that works
or
out.
mind control. Yeah, that totally works. Mind control 7/7.
Yep, and then we'll figure out what to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and do this, and then attack phase. That 6-6 isn't doing anything. He has to draw a Holy Nova, and then we'll still have a War Golem on him.
Yeah.
Tasdingo! Yes!
Stormwind Champion. Ah, that's actually really awkward.
How does this? Yeah.
Stormwind
this
Champion, we silence it, and we kill the thing. We heal it. It doesn't work.
doesn't work. I mean,
I wonder.
Well, I guess we War Golem then. I mean, if this is what's gonna happen anyway, then we War Golem.
yeah. Okay. Okay.
Let's get salty!
Yeah, he'll kill it, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. No.
Nothing's saving this kobold. I mean, this Kodo. Yeah, I should probably remove the bigger thing against a priest. That was a misplay. Always remove the thing he can actually heal. Okay, so he doesn't have a mind control. He's holding something. It's not a power word death. It's not a mind control. So we don't care.
We have 2 big things out now, so even if he does draw into mind,
Yeah.
like we just don't.
Yeah,
care.
we just don't care. The only thing we may be
but-
afraid of is a dark bomb or light bomb, but I don't know how we can play around that.
You can't.
Behold the might of storm!
We could just look at the board and say it's fine, but I'd rather not do that. No, we pretty much have lethal. He has to light bomb and then do something else.
Is someone injured?
He fishes for something.
Do you have anything? Well played. Well played.
Well played. Alright.
Oh, dude, salty dog. We stole a salty dog to win the game.
We did. We did.
We didn't just play a salty dog. We stole a salty dog.
And not only that, but we let him buff the salty dog before we stole it.
Salty dog. It's a difference between winning and losing, like it usually is. in every way imaginable.
Oh. Difference maker. Salty dog.
Yeah. So I see like a complaint in the chat that we take too long, and
That's what happens, man.
I have nothing to say to that. That's just the way we do things in co-op. When we play alone, like, you know, we're not here talking to ourselves like crazy people. At least I don't know about
The light shall
the other
bring
guy.
victory.
But
Yeah, if you don't like the commentary or you think it's too long, there's not much we can do about it. This is kind of what we're about. I know a
this is,
lot of, well, like every streamer plays faster than this, but this is what co-op is. It's nice, it's slow, it's deliberative. Right? Coin it out. Direwolf it.
Yep. I like this. Get on the board, stay on the board. That's what we gotta do. And then mind control something.
Noyotron, Direwolf it. I really want to do that. I really want to Direwolf the Noyotron, because it's the only way we can actually get ahead on the board. And then we play Fairy Dragon last turn, because we play a Fairy Dragon, it has to trade into something, and it's probably a mini shielded bot, and it's going to suck, and we're going to die.
No, I'm okay with this. I'm actually okay with this.
Dude, you gotta read the chat. They're telling us to update the score. I told you my like Windows on top thing expired, so I gotta like actually buy that thing. Well, Direwolf Alpha
There's
and
more to
silence.
commentating than just ignoring your original agreed upon play just to stall out and talk about every other possible play. I assure you, like when we talk about
Direwolf
stuff,
Alpha and silence.
Yes, most definitely. Yeah, so basically, like when we talk throughout all the plays, like what we do is you'll notice we do that a lot actually, and the reason why is like you want to identify like, because you know how a lot of the times you're like, you know, you want to get your first impression of something, right? You want to get your first impression of something, see how that fits, and then you want to actually evaluate. It's like, why do I think like that? Why did I play in exactly that manner? And so when we evaluate, it's not just to stall, and it's not just to be like, oh, we have actually just agreed on a play, and now let's just talk for the sake of talking. We are actually trying to find a better play, and I would say a lot of the time we do end up doing the play that we saw first, just because like there's always a reason you see that play first, but a lot of the times we talk through it, and then you ask the basic questions like, what does that accomplish? How does that affect our play next turn? What does he want to do next turn? Why did he do that period? And then sometimes you reach the same conclusion, sometimes you don't. But it's always important to talk through it.
Yeah, so I mean, it's the difference between making the 95% best play and the 97% best play.
Yeah. So what happened? Okay, so
we don't have a 4-drop.
So we're getting wrecked.
Yeah, we don't have a 4-drop. This is the point of why we don't have a 4-drop. We need a 4-drop.
So
We're making the
absolutely
trade,
getting wrecked.
and then we're just attacking in the face. I don't even see the point of making the trade. I'm just attacking in the face. What's the point of it making this trade?
There's no point in making
He
the
like
trade.
had the choice to Blessing of Kings this guy, and he didn't.
I mean, okay, so if he consecrates here, which
He doesn't have a consecration. He had a great consecration last turn.
right. Nope, I completely agree.
I mean, we lost.
Yes, that's without.
We needed to draw into the turn 4 play, and we didn't have it. I'm never keeping another 2 again. This deck is not fast enough. It doesn't curve out well enough to start 2-2. We should have only held on to the Fairy Dragon, and then we'd be fine.
One shot.
Okay. Did not consider that he may have that card or an Iron Forge Rifleman. Comes to bite us in butt.
Are we actually going to have no play next turn?
Highly possible. This is
It's
dead.
highly possible. We draw like,
Yay! Power Word Shield.
oh my god. Oh my god, we lost so bad. It would have been okay, might have been okay if we could have dropped something.
No. This deck can't play like that. We misplayed that. We misplayed that from the mulligan. With a deck like this, you have to mulligan correctly. That was the wrong mulligan.
No, that's true. Okay, let's freeze. Yep.
Playing for that card advantage. I hope he has Tyrion. I think that's what it takes for us to win. Him dropping Tyrion on turn 9.
Yes, that would be fantastic.
No, turn 10. Because we're going second.
Oh, right.
We're
So
dead.
he would actually wreck us with Tyrion before that. Stall out for mind control. That's certainly what we're gonna. Oh my god.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, we have 2 Holy Novas. I'm kind of okay with this.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, dude. Where's this Nova? Shokuna says, change of plans. Draw Nova, then stall out for mind control. Point taken. We will certainly try this.
That's not a Nova. Attack it. Put out a War Golem. Can't do anything. Healing is way too slow. You would have to like pretend we're gonna draw into something, or you want to like really commit to this like let's draw a Holy Nova thing. Do you want to really commit to let's draw a Holy Nova? It
many
was
cards
not
are
an awful shot.
We have a
19
10%
cards.
chance.
Yeah.
We have the 10% chance.
Yeah, and we can also draw
If
like
we-
other playable cards too. That may not
If
be all that
we-
much worse than a War Golem.
That's actually true.
Although a War Golem doesn't die to stuff, and he's a paladin, so it's actually a pretty good card to play.
Okay, so how much does he have on the board? He could quit.
Well, that wasn't it.
That was not it. Yeah. Heal it up and tink.
Quickly.
Do we tink?
We have to tink. We gotta.
No, he's just gonna eat the tink.
We can't target it either.
Oh no, that's true. We need to deal with a little bit of damage in any case.
Something needs tinkering?
We need to just stop a little bit of damage.
Well, and because that has 6 health, our 5 attack guy can't actually kill it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. He put out an avenge.
That's an avenge.
X marks the spot.
Actually, no, it's not an avenge. That'd be really stupid for him to make a dude instead of avenging the last turn. Well, we drew 1 card closer to Holy Nova.
We did. That's actually important because we need that. That is not quite it.
Kill the big dude. Well, no, we kill the small dude. Sorry, we kill because one is a 3 that we have to kill.
Okay, we could kill the big dude. All right, so
I don't see the point of killing the big dude. If we kill the small dude, we're fine.
okay,
Because we deal it's 4 damage either way.
okay, you can kill the small dude, and then you can also kill another thing.
Yeah.
If it is an avenge, and then you can panda back the frost to free something else.
Oh, you want to panda back the frost?
If something becomes huge. I think that's the only way that we live. Yeah. So
Do we really need to panda it back?
I think for fear of dying, yes. Well, you panda it back and replay it.
It's really slow. 4,
I know it's slow.
8, 10, yeah, fine.
Me, friend.
We're just gonna die.
I don't know if that's the right move.
I'm not
I think
sure
if you
either.
left it on there, you could have healed yourself, holy smitered another 1/1.
Well, I mean...
One turn too early. Not that it matters. We can't afford to mind
No.
control.
No, we can't.
Yes. Yes.
Trade, yes, thank you.
Do that. Yes.
Locked and
Oh my god, he had both.
He has so many pings.
reporting for duty.
Oh, we gotta heal ourselves. Or else we just die.
I know.
Let's kill the 1/1, Kodo, heal ourselves, Argent Squire.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless you
think
want to
that's
heal
it.
ourselves, make the trade, and War Golem. No, we're still dead.
No, no, we're still dead.
The light protects
Oh
me.
boy. Alright, so the problem with mind control is you can't mind control and heal like you used to in alpha.
And you could have mind controlled like turns prior.
Mm-hmm.
That was a misplay. I think we should have put out the War Golem on that turn where we like it's too slow because we need tempo on the board to do anything. And the way we played it made sure we had no tempo to like follow it up. We were just slowing down our death.
Yeah, thinking about it, I think you're right there. Because leaving it out there offers him a chance to trade, which we will gladly take as well.
I wonder.
And I think at that point, we need to offer him the chance to trade.
Is it debating whether to go for it or just BMing in like the worst way possible without even emoting? You gotta like at least emote when you BM.
I know.
Or maybe he's going AFK, which is like the best of all worlds. No, he's deciding to split his. Oh no, he's just deciding to trade. Yeah, that's pretty effective. I'd go with that as being okay. How do we survive? How do we survive? Gotta mind control.
We could just mind control.
We have to mind control. We're dead if we don't.
Yeah.
Do
Like,
we take the 8-5
right.
or do we take the 3-6?
No, you could kill the 3/6 and
How can he kill the 3-6?
with the 8.
We have a
5.
Holy Smite next turn.
That's fair, actually. Alright, so if we take the 3-6, he bashes that. We have... But if we take the 8-5...
I mean, he doesn't have enough damage to finish this off. We're certain of
No.
it. He's going to trade.
Choose quickly.
I must consider.
I'll let you decide this one. I think I might take the 8-5, but like I'll defer to you.
It's the same cost. He didn't have one extra damage. He didn't have one extra damage, so he would have had to put the 8-5 in. So
Yeah, I mean, I'm judging by the fact that like last turn he just didn't have anything in his hand that dealt
Shall
damage.
not fall.
yeah, no, we needed the taunt. I don't even think this Holy Nova is gonna save us. Attack, Holy Nova, trade that in. That will save us, actually.
That will save us. Yeah.
I think this Holy Smite is useless for now, but yeah.
For now. Yeah.
I fight.
I will turn.
Stalker. Question time. What are you thinking?
I mean, what are you thinking? Aren't you the 8-win Priest player? I've never been 8 wins with Priest in my life. This is a pure
think we
Priest
healed-
question.
I think we heal the giant.
Next turn he taps and plays another one. We won't have enough to keep up.
Okay.
Right? He has 2 minions the next turn. He'll only need 1 damage. We would need to hope that he draws something. Yeah, there's no way. Like, if we heal that... Like, if he just goes for the face and doesn't have mess up lethal and we don't get a heal, we lose.
For duty.
I mean, we basically have to dodge a lot of stuff here.
Okay, as it turns out, it would have worked.
I mean, it's just.
Oh,
kind
and
of
it
like,
really would have worked as it turns out. But yeah.
You just have to like, basically. Yeah. Yeah. So
I'm just looking at the fact that we have card advantage, so if this game, he trades and this game drags on, we win.
Reporting for duty.
No, I think that's good. I think that's
Stratholme will
good.
be purged.
It's just, yeah, this is just. We just had to dodge a lot, and yeah. Okay, so.
Pyromancer, trade that. Holy Smite, one of them other ones.
Yep.
Just clear
exactly.
this board.
Okay, so. Yes.
We could heal
so
the 2-1 first, but it's still gonna die, so it doesn't matter. We'll just heal the 7-7 afterwards, or we'll heal
Exactly.
ourselves probably. I think it's probably better. It's 7-6.
Okay,
It doesn't matter.
So just drop it, smash the 2-1 into the in first.
Uh-huh.
Do you like to play with fire?
Yes.
Holy Smite.
Now Holy Smite the 3/3.
He's not going to be able to deal 6 damage. He's not going to be able to deal 6. Is there any way for him to possibly deal 6
Wait,
damage to our face?
Heal ourselves. If he draws, no, wait, we have Holy Fire.
Yeah. Was there any way for him to
Yeah.
deal 6 damage in the next turn to our face?
Reckless Rocketeer is 5.
Whatever.
Let's just heal ourselves.
We have lethal next turn, even if the Pyromancer dies.
Yeah, exactly.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, damn! Young Dragonhawk, you are always with us.
Yeah, chat was true. We Leroy Jenkins. I mean, it's.
Hey, that's what I was asking. That's good. I just, you just had to say Leroy Jenkins. And then I would have healed ourselves. Because that's all... That's how you know we don't play Constructed. I totally forgot about Leroy, and that was in like my legendary Constructed deck.
I totally forget about Leroy, just because like we don't anticipate legendaries.
Yeah. But in this case, that's the only way we lose.
Yeah, but how do we win that? What happened?
What do you mean what happened? We asked him if he had 1 damage of reach in the next 7 cards he drew, and he said no.
Yeah. Well, in the next
like 3, maybe 4.
Three.
Yeah.
Because after 3, he
Yeah,
was
after
out of
3 we stabilized, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, that's one way to win. Your opponent drawing 0 reach.
I know. Everyone said Hammer of Wrath into Hammer of Wrath for 6 damage.
Yeah, that's true. If you said any of those, I would have healed myself in an instant.
And I didn't, but I still want to heal the face.
All right.
He made the mistake of trading.
He did. He did. You just have to keep going for face.
No, that's totally
The
true.
light shall bring victory.
We need early plays.
Keep the power shield.
I wouldn't. I would fish for early stuff.
Really?
I hate keeping Power Word Shield when you don't have anything to actually play.
No, it wouldn't have mattered.
We tried.
It's true, we
tried.
tried. Why are we not getting any of our low drops ever?
I don't
This
know.
is like the 5th game in a row, right? How many games have we played? We played 5 games. The 5th game in a row. Well, no, there was 1 game where we drew into it. 4 out of 5 games we didn't draw into our early drops.
Yeah.
And this is a aggro pre-stack because it has a ton of early shit. it's
ACP
getting
Twitch
silenced.
asks, how can you keep Power Word Shield in a hand with no minions? That's a great question, and one that I asked. Oh God. Do we have to silence it now? We don't have to silence it now.
Oh, we silence it whenever. Are we really afraid of 1 extra damage, 2 extra damage?
No, not right now. Well, okay, we're gonna end up silent. No,
Yo.
well,
I don't want him to know that it's silence.
right. It's ooh. That's scientist. What's going on?
Thanks, Zombie Chow. You're helpful. Actually. No, we still harvest.
No, harvest. We still
And then
harvest.
we silence it.
Yeah, we just silence it now. It's too much damage. Way too much damage.
Yeah, no, the silence is the best card ever. Need to raise it in tier list score. Oh no. That's gonna get triggered. It's gonna kill all of our things.
It will.
We can't do anything about it.
Nope.
Hit it, drop the Chow, heal ourselves.
Must consider.
Yes. Another rough game.
Well, that's what happens when you don't draw anything. You remember we had this entire day's discussion of how much worse in GVG is now to miss a 2-drop, and how we're upping all of the like penalty values for not getting enough 2-drops, and we're upping the amount of 2-drops you need. We have the number of 2-drops. We have even 1-drops. We just don't draw into any of them. Come on, clear the board.
I smell blood.
So this is going to be a Nova turn,
Yep.
probably. Or is he just going to trade?
No.
Nope. Well, okay.
I mean, we don't Nova, we Kodo,
No, we don't
trade.
know. We Kodo. I thought he was just gonna like
Trade, Kodo.
trade Kodo.
Or is the Kodo more valuable than the Nova? No, I want the body.
We need the body out there.
And plus, the Kodo only heals him for 1 right now, which I really like.
Yeah. This is good. This is fine.
Yeah, Holy Nova is useless against the Warlock. I mean, Holy Fire. Holy Nova is very good.
Holy Nova is pretty good.
Please drop more little stuff and attack us in the face, because we don't have Holy Nova.
Nope, not at all.
Aww.
Oh, he slowed down. I wish we could take advantage of this. Oh my god, this is terrible.
Empty Direwolf.
Empty Direwolf, yeah, of course. Why is this so bad? Why is this terrible?
Well, he's getting up to turn 7, so he's not going to empty drop Floating Watcher anymore. This Holy Fire is just going to be so dead.
Hey, Advocate, maybe all this 2-drop thing just doesn't work with the priest that well.
The what? The drawing into 2-drops that you have in your hand? Maybe not. Storm and Champion.
We need to drop her body, yeah.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
I see
Yep.
everything.
That's... yep. That's very difficult.
Can't mind control it yet. Drop a Grizzly, kill the 3/3, heal it.
Yeah. Well, okay, wait.
I don't care if that thing gets
yeah.
big.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's gonna have 5 health the next turn when we can Holy Fire it.
Right.
Oh, even less, actually.
Yeah, it's true. So Holy Fire takes care of it. Nice. We can even drop a Squire.
The light protects me.
There you go. We're developing that board.
Yeah, as if he can't remove something with 4
Drop
health.
something huge. Drop something massive. Or just drop 5 cards.
Good enough for me. I'm sold.
I'm sold. I'm good with this.
Oh, he knows we can't do anything. He knows. He knows. Taking an attack to the face.
Yeah.
We can't really do much.
Can't really do much.
He's gonna. Otherwise, he's gonna kill the Stormwind Champion. And we can't have that because we're dead if he kills the Stormwind Champion.
Yeah, just mind control it. Attack to the face.
I fight.
He doesn't really have card advantage right now.
No.
Was that the bait? Is he gonna put out something ridiculous now?
Okay.
That's not ridiculous. Did he actually just mean well played sincerely?
That's impossible.
Nah. He does have a lot of medium stuff. This Holy Nova is kind of stuck in our hand.
My shield.
We could double
for
Holy Nova.
Argus.
Actually seems good.
No. It's
Well,
only one thing.
not as good anymore.
Hey!
Oh,
Stormwind
hi.
Champion. I don't think it
Uh,
does much, but It is the Storming Champion. We can put